Welcome to this opticstrade debates. My name is Taylor.
And I'm Gaber.
So Gaber, we are going through the questions that we receive on our emails, that we receive through our phone calls and so on. And today's topic is batteries in Aimpoint Acro C2 and P2 series of red dot sights.
Yeah.
So what are some questions that we receive?
So the Series 2, one of the most frequently asked questions is the type of battery used in these devices. So as we can see here, the CR2032 battery standard across all of these devices, yeah?
Yeah, this battery you're able to get on almost every gasoline station, every supermarket and so on. And I think that this was the major change because the P1 and C1, so the previous generations of Acro models, so the first Acros, they used the CR1225 battery, which is not so common. It's quite a bigger challenge to get them. And also a smaller battery meant a lot of other things that were different,
Like a shorter battery life.
Exactly. Because the battery life in this second generation of Acros is defined as more than 50 years at which setting?
I think it's setting 6 out of 10.
Out of 10, yeah.
Okay.
So this is quite a lot. We know that this is 6 years almost.
Yeah, it's plenty, and of course in the right conditions, right?
Yeah, so room temperature. And if you go on a lower intensity level, let's say to level 4 or something like that, then the battery life extends significantly. Except if you go to the higher, if you go to the setting 10, then normally the battery life will shrink. What it is true is that with Acros, they don't state anymore how much is the battery life on the night vision compatible intensity levels.
Okay, so the P model, if I'm not mistaken, the temperature range is from minus 45
to
71, and on the C model,
it's from 30 to 60.
60
Even though
Celsius,
I'm almost sure that these dots are identical.
Yeah.
The only thing is that they test the P models a little bit harder, and they are able to promise you that they will work in conditions where for the C models they will also work, but they don't promise it. It is a big step, I would say, into the right direction because the first generation with a smaller battery, they had a battery life of only 1.5 years, and I think on a setting 7, only 6 months.
And
so this is
quite an improvement then.
Yeah, and with the first generation of Acros, it was not typical. You know, for the Aimpoint, it's typical that their battery lives are just crazy, really long. It's like on every second term of the American elections, you change the battery. And the first generation of Acro was not like this. If you left it on position 7, 6 months, and the battery was gone. Really not typical for Aimpoint. And this is the reason why they invested the effort and energy into making the P2, which is like all the Aimpoints, the battery lives are extremely long.
So quite an improvement on the second generation. So the single battery on both devices, right? And the same procedure for the battery replacement.
Like with all Aimpoint sites, you get a tool with them. Well, the older 9000 models, they don't need a tool, and I think the comp models don't need, but
they can,
everybody, all models that have this battery cap, you get a tool.
Use the same tool.
Yeah, you have to be careful because these red dot sights are meant to be used on handguns, where the recoils are really, really hard. So you have to tighten the cap back really securely, so that the battery doesn't get any room or play inside because of the recoil. It can, if you see that your dot is blinking or that it turns off while shooting, that means that the cap was not
properly placed.
Yeah, it was not tightened securely enough. If you lose the cap, you're able to buy it as a spare part. We have it also in our store. But all in all, you'll change the battery so seldom that it's really unusual that you would lose the cap.
Yeah, but it's good to know nonetheless for
exactly.
customers. So I think that this pretty much covers it.
If you have any additional questions, use the comments below or send us an email and so on. But I think we answered majority of questions that we received on this topic.
Okay, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.